No, ważny mecz. Czy pokonani zostaną znowu, czy... Zobaczymy, 2-3 zawodników pojechało ze Słowacji.
Wiedziałam, że to Mateusz.
Jest, no witam serdecznie.
Ciebie z daleka po głosie poznałam.
Tak
Nie
jest.
nadaję.
Przepraszam. Tak? Witam cię. No to zobaczcie dookoła, jeśli zawodnicy nie mają tam dzieci. Zobaczcie, dobrze, że jest kilka. Ja zaraz też przyjdę. Okej. I powinni być, ale jeszcze nie wiem. Dzień dobry, witam. Jest, chyba był u fryzjera albo czesany był. Widziałem, że tam piękny domek stoi i nawet doniczny. Mama się pochwaliła. Tak. Cięcie było, tato się tam zbiło.
Hey there, folks. This is Nate Galper here for the championship game of the European Lacrosse Challenge here in Wrocław, Poland. We got Slovakia and yours truly, Poland, the hometown heroes, coming up for this game. This match is going to be pretty energetic, a lot of emotions fueled, primarily due to the pretty lopsided win that Slovakia had over Poland 2 days ago. You know Poland is really looking to seek their revenge, to make sure that they don't leave this tournament feeling like there was any stones that were left unturned. They want to make sure that everything they got ends up putting out on the field. So let's see how this product comes out with 3 coaches here from America leading Poland and the team captain Boris of Slovakia. Let's see what he can do to lead his team to a championship. A lot of home fans here for Poland. Mateusz loves just cheering on his fans here as the opening face-off goes to Poland. Fast break coming down the right side, looks to that point guy. One more, but it wasn't quite there yet, so they pull it out. They're calling yellow. For those of you that don't know, yellow means slow the ball down. That means you're getting your personnel on through the substitution box. Of course, when one player leaves, another is able to enter only once that player has both feet outside of the line. Here we got Poland working it around, trying to look for their matchup. Number 11, the lefty in Slovakia, is a great offensive player. Let's see what he can do defensively. He gets a good chunk down. Nice. Doesn't have to slide. And they get their hands free. Poland does. Maybe a slid should have taken place there as the one-on-one seemed to go Poland's way. He gets a good chunk down. Nice. Doesn't have to slide. And they get their... Goal by number 18, Blaže Prusek. Great right-handed sweep. Could have taken the shot a little earlier, but opted for a less angle shot, but more of a hands-free shot as Slovakia loses the draw twice in a row, this time to a violation. Pardon. It's number 94. Samuel Zagartowski. Bringing her down. She's number 11 for Canada. Big lefty. Pardon, number 94, mistake, Tom Carver from England, now living in Amsterdam. Number 32, Jules coming down, righty sweep, looks back, free double team about to take place. Boris ends up stripping the ball, 29 loses footing, back to Jules for the shot, bounces right over the goal. Jules took that shot. And a pass just overhead. It's going to be an over and back. Wow. Almost not. Almost a good deflection. Number 11, Simone. He's going to be taking this ball up. Big lefty midfielder here. Slovakia's losing a lot of their main players. About 3 of their starters are actually back in Bratislava. Couldn't stay the extra day for this game. So we're going to have to see how Slovakia ends up pulling through with some other guys that might normally be on the bench, but now going to have to step into some big roles. Simone gets back to his left, gets the double team. Decent shot, low to low. Love to see someone when they're bringing it low to then fling it up high. Low to low bouncers, normally a goalie's going to cover that pretty easily. As the ball comes up to number 13, Boris Seversky. He's their captain, he's their leader. He brings it, rolls. Number 11's got to get out of his way, though. Looking for an off-ball pick, 2-pick. Big number 5, looking to play that game. Boris fading. Simone looking for the pass. He gets the double, passes it off to the fader. Face dodge. Number 15, Adam, tall Adam Timorek. He can do a lot of damage with his long pull as Boris takes it up left side of the field. And there's no backup, so Poland gets the ball. Great chase out by number 33, Christian Zuleski. He brings it up to number 30. Great product, Eric Persky. Great product out of Penn, Pennsylvania. As Poland looks to repossess. Number 26, Jan Rydzak. He's their team leader, both in terms of skill as well as morale. He definitely is the heart and soul of this team, as most of his teammates look up to him as the leader, the shining star of this Poland up-and-coming team. As number 94, Tom Carver takes that shot wide. He's looking to test his matchup. Number 11, Tyler Kolodka. Let's see what he's got this game. Supposedly a little injured from the beginning of the tournament. Big lefty sniper. I want to see his off-ball game develop a little bit more. A little stagnant, I think, on the left side. As they look to the middle. Great look by Jan. Couldn't end up getting that shot with quite enough mustard to really get it to hit the back of the net as Tom Carver looks at his matchup. Some off-ball movement. They slide. They need to recover. They need to recover. Wow, and the goalie bails them out. Great save. We're going to see how Slovakia likes to run their clear. Interesting. They only have one pull down with another shorty down. Oh, now they're going to look to prounce on this. Yep. They're looking for a turnover here. Can Slovakia bail their pull out, or is he going to go straight to goal? No, he decides to make the smarter move, go to number 47, Ivan. He's a great player. Naturally left-handed, especially a box guy, but he's not afraid to go right. Number 11 back with Simone to number 8, Andre. 22, Ricardo. He's a young gun that has a lot of spark in him, so let's see if he can kind of open out of his shell as he takes a misstep. But Simone recovers. Ricardo coming out for a bit. Simone inverting behind on a lefty. You love to see a lefty defender on a lefty attackman able to get topside a lot more easy. Some sort of violation, got to be Slovakian ball. Boris on that lefty alley, splits. Again, number 8's got to get out of his way. Evades the double, looking to do it all on his own. Gets it away, needs some more off-ball movement. Look for a feed, wow! Close finish. Number 5, Dennis Inglis. He's been their anchor this game. He's just calm, cool, collected. Lefty finisher, but not afraid to move his feet if he has to. Boris coming down the lefty alley, looking for his eyes up. Number 47, cutting. Good in on the backside, Phillip. Wow, off the pipe. Who's getting that rebound? That's big. Brings it back to Boris, their team leader. He looks for a skip that just flies overhead, but number 5's able to gather it in. Oh, and he's got, number 30, the Poles, able to reel that ground ball in. Now he's using his pace. He's looking to push it. Oh, maybe he pushed himself into trouble. And it's safe. Wow, and a push from behind. That's a flag down. Number 8, Andre, pushes from behind with possession. As number 19 on Poland, Mikolaj. He's a great player, right? I think he's only 22 years old. Been playing lacrosse for maybe 4 or 5 years. Would love to see some more production out of him off ball as well. He has a good cannon from the outside, but let's see if he can make use of his feet cutting from the inside. We got a man-up opportunity. Just want to shout out to those viewers in America, especially California. I know we got about a couple folks listening from there. Just appreciate the fan base. As we get a shot, save Slovakia. We're going to see how this clear goes. Wow, as the ball sails. Short stick Simone's able to reel it in. Now, Poland's got a man up for a couple more seconds. They're looking to push it right now on this ride. Some might call it a full court press, similar in basketball. Yeah, and now Simone, their short stick's bringing it up the lefty. But again, he's got the double, and they're leaving open the long stick. They're going to let this long stick go over. And then they're going to double. Yep, passes it. Wow. Able to evade the double in order to keep possession. Oh, but now number 17, who is a great pull on Poland. Bartek, he really knows what he's doing, even though he's been playing for about 3 years. He's just an athlete, and he makes plays. Big kid, big kid. He's on the U21 team as well as this senior national team. Again, if you're just tuning in, Slovakia is in blue, and Poland's senior team is in the red. As we get Simone dodging through the middle. Lefty shot. Bang! Right to that top right corner. That's tough for the goalie to read when he's coming down the left alley and he bangs it high right to the opposite pipe. Again, the sun is actually coming straight towards that goalie's eye, so we're curious how much that's going to affect the goalie in this quarter, which is the first as well as the third. You're really looking to push the goal as many shots as you can to cage, making sure that sun is as purposeful as it can in blinding the goaltender. We're back at the faceoff. It's 1-1. Just want to shout this out to two California natives, Ethan Eriksson, who's a Swede, and Daniel Hackman, who might have Polish roots. We're unsure. He needs to still complete his 23andMe, which somehow got lost in the mail, as now the ball goes down to Tom Carver. Just a steady presence, really, on that right side. Would love to see him test his matchup. I think he can. I haven't seen it so far, and we're already only 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Again, in European lacrosse, it's running quarters, actually, except for the last 30 seconds of each quarter and the last 2 minutes of the fourth. Besides that, the clock's going, so you really got to test your matchups ASAP. You're not going to get time to set up when the ball goes out of bounds and make sure that you can get a step on your guy. You're really just going to have to go when you go. As Jules, number 32, another captain for this team, brings it up the left side as he comes down, sets a down pick for Tom Carver. Comes to 11. Tyler back to 94 for the dish. There was a push in the back there. Let's see if there's a flag. It was a great look. I'd love to see the ball skip a little quicker. Let's see. It just looks like it's a change of possession. Pardon. Yep. Jan, number 26. Again, their captain. Just a great all-around player for never playing in the States. Let's see what he can do. Right to left split. He doesn't look comfortable with the lefty shot, so he rolls it back again as Tyler, number 11, looks for the ball but can't get it. Jan goes for that righty split. Double team, force feeds the middle. Ends up being a scrap. And look who it is. It's Simon with the ball. He's looking to evade the pressure. Good ride. Number 32, Jules Bokajic. Jules Bokij. He ends up helping his team out for that possession, but it ends up going back to Slovakia with Simone with the ball. Up to Richard, number 22, misses the ball, unfortunately. Again, he's just a 15-year-old, but has a lot of potential. Tom Carver surveys the field. Easy, one more. Again to the pole. Let's see what the refs want to call that. That's a goal. Wow, that's a goal by number 55, the pole. Wow. Love to see that action, getting the transition guys involved. Back on the face-off X, is Boris, number 13 for Slovakia, and number 37, Greg Marzek, product out of Detroit Mercy. He's scrappy, and he definitely can push that ball in transition. Doesn't necessarily have to look for his wings for help, can do it all by himself. As right now, Boris actually gets the ball, chases down the LSM, number 10 from Florida, who's bringing it up the field. As the ball trickles out of bounds. Unfortunate turnover there. Again, if you're just joining us, my name's Nate Galper. We're here in Wrocław, Poland. Slovakia, Poland. Championship game. Wow. Looks like the sun might have got it. For some reason, they're not playing it, even though the whistle. Okay, there's some sort of... pardon. The quarter had only a few more seconds left to go, which is why the play seemed to slow. This quarter was decent. I think the level of play could be a little bit higher in terms of crisp ball movement. Dodges need to be a little bit more creative, right? You can't just dodge one way. You got to change direction. You got to change space, change speed, everything. I think off-ball movement also is key. I think these defenders are used to one slide, but that two slide is going to be a lot more difficult for them to follow. So if you can whip it around, get someone to slide and look for that person on the inside while they're open, constantly moving, I think you're going to get a lot of opportunities. Stay tuned. We got 90 seconds. We'll be right back for Poland, Slovakia, the European Lacrosse Challenge. And we are back live here at the start of the second quarter. Score is 2-1 Poland. Now, whether you're from Timbuktu or No So Rambu, you better be tuning into this game because it is absolutely phenomenal. As a slip occurs by Greg with a slash. Unfortunate that as he's falling, the check ends up landing on his helmet rather than the gloves, which otherwise would not have caused the penalty. Number 19 brings up the ball. Again, a great player, young guy, Mikolaj Schmiegel. Him and his brother are great products, new guys that have just picked up the sport in such a fluid manner. Let's see what this man up looks like. We got a box in one. Oh, cut to the crease. Does he step in it? He does. Jan steps in the crease. Folks, the ball has to be in the back of the net, as in past the goal line, in order for it to be okay for one of the players on the opposing team to step in the crease. If they do not get the goal, then the ball automatically goes to the other team for possession. Again, unfortunate, but 3 starting players for Slovakia, which were a part of that win by about 7 goals 2 days ago, are back in Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia, and are not able to make it. So let's see, with only a 1-goal deficit right now, if Slovakia can outdo it, as Boris, their captain, number 13, brings it up. They're playing a great possession game, you know, not much transition being forced, and smart shots. They're not just whiffing at it whenever they have an opportunity. They're looking for the first one, second one, and then probably the third one is the shot they're going to want to take. Number 6, Filip Marakovic. He's a great young 21-year-old. He really has just progressed greatly in this tournament. As Boris is looking for cutters, but seems to be a very stagnant offense. As he evades the double, moves it. Would love to see him move it again. And number 5 loses the ball. Let's see what he can do. We got a whistle on the field. And it's going to be Polish ball. That is such a emotional, deflating opportunity there for the offense, especially when it's something you could have as number 11 actually gets a great short hop as he brings it up. He's always looking to go east-west. I would love to see number 11 for Poland, Tyler Kolodka, go a little bit more north-south towards the goal. Maybe put it in his right hand every once in a while, too, just to kind of mix it up. As Tom Carver gets the ball, number 94, one of the starting attackmen for Poland. Looks for a shot, passes the opportunity up. Slovakia is still in man-to-man as Boris looks for that second slide. Nice. Right-to-right split. Moves it up. Face dodge back to X. Back up top for the skip. One more. Can I look for Tom Carver on the right? Wow! Jan with a shot that had decent accuracy, but you need a little bit more speed on those shots, especially with these great goalies. Number 2, Mikael Schlick. He's a great player, and he's going to stop those if they're not really shot with conviction. Everyone's slipping around on this turf, and I know it is warm out there. As number 10 for Poland, a product out of Florida, gets it back to number 19. Mikolaj Schmiegel is a great presence to have out there. He's young. He's a Polish native. Knows what he's doing. Would love to see him be a little bit more aggressive. Test his matchup. Haven't really seen any of the attackmen test their matchup as much as I'd like. I'd also like to see See number 11, Tyler Kolodka, test his matchup. He's got a lefty, number 24, guarding him. Now, when a lefty is guarding a lefty, I was saying earlier, it allows you to get more space when you're dodging top side. Wow! Number 11 feeds that in crisply, very crisply, to number 4, who's also on the U21 team. It looked like number 4 didn't even know that he had the ball. The ball was really just passed in there at rocket speed, and number 4 didn't even expect it to actually go in his cross, let alone finish it. As you can see with his reaction after the goal, it was quite a surprise to him. But score is now 3-1, 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's see what can go. Yeah, we got. Yeah, the Schmiegel brothers are doing well. I have yet to seen Schmiegel's younger brother, who's only a 17-year-old, does not get his name from Tolkien, as most would assume, as the name is has quite a correlation to the folk that is constantly searching for the ring. But instead, Boris, number 13, the captain, ends up looking for a pick. That might be a moving pick, but it was okay. Boris looking for that lefty shot. He's a natural righty, so he rolls back. Great pick again, switches. Now Schmiegel, the younger brother, on Boris, looking for that one-on-one matchup. Wow, swim dodges to the right. Shot and a save. And now it's a free ball. Number 11, Tyler's coming up with it. Is he looking to push it with number 30 on the crease? Oh, wow. They had a 3-on-2. And now they even have Craig, number 37, on the backside with a clear skip. I guess they're just not looking to push it. That's not their MO today. Number 18 with the first goal of the day. Number 11, again, looking to test his matchup. Now he has a righty on him. Brings it up to number 3. Wow, Boris with a great chunk on defense. Playing great D. Doesn't even have to double on the short stick. Back to number 3, back to number 11. Wow, looks to take a low angle shot. Ball's coming out with Schmiegel. Number 19. Great defense being played on him by the lefty. I love that decision by the coach. Number 11 with the shot. Ends up being saved. Interesting odds for today's game. Poland is favored to win it all. However, with Slovakia winning 2 days ago, by a solid 6 goals, it then seems to tip the scales. However, again, another caveat of this game is 3 of the starting 11 for Slovakia are not here. That is a large percentage. And now with the timeout with 6:56 remaining in the second, it's going to be tough to really to judge a winner. From now on, from this point on in the game, I haven't been able to tell a clear-cut winner. From my point of view, it's going to be Poland just because of the depth of numbers. They're going to be able to run and gun and not get as gassed due to their substitutions, while Slovakia, although they are making great strides at slowing the ball down and making sure their shots are great, how long can they take that for, right? They still got 15-minute third quarter, 15-minute fourth quarter, and now another 6:56. So that's just a lot of time to keep playing the slow game, trying to keep your breath cool, you know. Quick timeout there. Ball's going to be top left for Slovakia. Boris, number 13, bringing it in. Down to number 47. A lot of lefties on this team. 2 of them actually part of those 3 that had to leave. Boris unafraid to go to his offhand. Number 8 has Adam, one of the Polish captains, on the long stick. Looks like he's pouncing on him. Looking for a pick. Backpedaling into that corner. He's looking for some sort of help. He's just got to fight fire with fire and go in. Looks for a feed. 47 brings it back out. If only he could put that in his right hand for a quick shot. Philip, number 6, hesitating. You can hear the coaches of the Polish team screaming out that he's left-handed. Can he get the shot off? And he does. Flag down. Couldn't hear what that call was. But Slovakia is going to go man up. They really need to capitalize here. So they drop the ball. One-handed pickup. He's got good. He boxes out. Even though no one was on him, he had to secure the ball. Number 11, Simone, another lefty, bringing it up. It looks like offensively they're running a 3-3 shot off the keeper. They're going to chase that ball out of bounds. In lacrosse, once the ball crosses the line after a shot, the closest player to that ball is the one that retains possession. As they're still man up. Now they're in some sort of an open set. Got to probably have a cutter come to the inside, which they do. Boris with a shot, bounces and it goes in. Their captain, their leader, Boris Seversky. What a phenomenal take. Sidearm bouncer. Flies in. Boris ends up going back. He's a great member at Globo Gym. And he grabs the face-off, but can he corral the ball? And he does. Wow, would hate to see that possession be lost. I'd love to see number 8, Andre, kind of take his matchup a little bit more. Specifically number 5 on Slovakia, Dennis. Philip going against the shorty. Great defense by Greg. Need a little bit more off-ball movement if they want to find success with off-ball cutters. It's not going to do it just standing still. And now we got a little bit more movement. We got 2 guys popping out. Wow, great shot. Number 47, Ivan Cernak, brings it in. He's a big, strong lefty. He looks for the feed. Simone for the shot. Nope, surveys the field. Now he's telegraphing it, so he backs it out with a cutter to the inside. Somewhat of a force feed. Number 5. Oh, some sort of a scrap. Staying blue ball. Some confusion going around with the refs, but very interesting. There's 2 minutes left in this half. I love the aggressiveness of the take. But you got to have number 6, Philip Moravchik. Pardon. Filip Moravchik. He's got to clear through, give space for the offensive player to then be able to take his guy up to the 5-5, which is 5 yards away from the goal and 5 yards up the field, which is a great place for attackman to take. As Simone takes a shot, saved by Christian, number 33. This possession's been shot heavy. Love to see if it finishes out with a goal. As they look for a skip pass. Number 21, Schmiegel, playing great defense. Gets really low in his positions. Number 47. Dennis brings it up that left side. I don't know if that's the matchup. That's their best defender. I'd love to see Dennis maybe post up inside. Oh, as he takes the ball from them, number 30, Eric Persky. He looks to push it. Adam Timarek ends up handling the ball at midfield. A guy that reminds me just of the new world champion, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Not just in his size and stature, but heavily inspired by his personality. They are just friendly giants that are always having a smile on their face. Congratulations also to the Milwaukee Bucks for their first championship in, I believe, 3 decades or more. Poland hasn't had a great offensive set in quite a while. As number 19, Schmiegel looks to bring it up. Gets to that 5-5. Head down. Doubles. Simone, looks for that one-handed cradle. Swim dodge, number 18. Some sort of injury. It might have been a cross-check. I'm not sure. Game clock is stopped. With 8 seconds left, you're really looking to just retain possession of that ball. When there is a penalty and the quarter is about to end, if you retain possession of the ball, you then automatically start with that ball at the start of the next quarter. So you really, there's no point with 8 seconds left to give this ball up. And number 24, Smartly, is going to go after him to try and dislodge the ball to maybe create a face-off for the start of the second half. Tom Carver smartly, though, takes it behind to X. And that is our first half. 3-2 Poland. As you can tell, the heat is getting to the players. It's the 5th day of the tournament. Everyone is tired. Legs are weak. Upper body feels worn. It's been a heavy tournament. But I still think that these teams are going to, the second half, put all they got into it. No point in coming out if you're not going to leave it all out on the field. We'll be back at the start of the third quarter. Thank you. We're back for the second half. Again, this is Nate Galper, your host here. Man-up opportunity for the Poles. See if they can capitalize, expand their lead a little bit, which I'm sure will make them feel a lot more comfortable going into the fourth. Wow, what a save. You got a righty goalie, which means that low right angle is quite open for the taking. Way to get down there, opposite stick side low. Number 3 for Poland, right-to-right split. Slide comes, looking to recover. Number 18, great player. 26 back to Jan. Let's see what he can do with his matchup. Low angle shot. Schmiegel ends up getting that ball. Low righty wing. I want to see him take his defender. He's going against a lefty, so it's tough to get top side. Oh, let's see what he's going to do here. And he goes to the left side. He comes back righty. Double team comes. Kicks it out. They recover quite well. Number 3 rolls out of trouble. But then number 11, Simone for Slovakia, picks up that ball after a great trail check. And he's looking up for opportunities to cut it. He pushes it right back for the shot. Wow, and they give that to Blue. Great dive by Christian to try and get that possession, steal it away. Ball goes to Poland. Number 4, their captain for the U21 team, brings it up to a mixture of their starting lineup. Number 99 in the game checks in Mikolai. Let's see what he can do as Tom Carver. Wow, gets stripped by number 88, Pavel Dubin. Great player for Slovakia. Great to have a big body out there, kind of imparting their presence. Again, it's 2-3 if you're just tuning in. Slovakia with the royal blue, Poland in the red unis. Here in Wrocław, Poland. I'd love to see him take this matchup right here. Looks like he got a lot of space. Simone wants a pick. Sorry, he wants a pick by Simone as Boris pops out, wanting the one-on-one. Split dodges, gets back to his left. Shot, save. Not a bad take as Boris goes for the hit, but 99 takes the pressure. There's a fast break coming up the right alley. We got a slide, bumps into the point guy, down one more. Back up top to Schmiegel. Not bad. I would have loved to see Tom Carver climb the ladder, which pretty much means on an American football field, come up the hash marks, increasing your angle and jump shooting right to that bottom right corner. I think that's where you want to go right now on this keep. But still not a bad opportunity taken. A little two-man game action as they bring the ball up. Tom Carver now with the ball again. I'd love to see him take his guy. I think he got the matchup. Number 18, great player, Blage. Number 11, let's see what he's going to do, Tyler. A little bit of a flop, but maybe that's just his style. 18, Blage. He's looking for this righty sweep, which he's probably going to get with the righty defender. Cuts to the left, exactly. Great slide. Can 69 recover? He does. Simone pops out. 69 needs to find a guy. He's got the guy at X as there's an uncaused turnover. Unfortunate for Poland. Slovakia's defense has been playing quite well. I expected them to be a little bit lackluster against the strong Polish offense. But I think Poland might be playing a little too selflessly right now. Would love to see them test their matchups with a little bit more aggression. Looking not for that first or second opportunity, but that third one to really capitalize once they've gotten the defense spinning once, twice, and then that third time. Slide packages should be all mumble-jumbled, giving extra opportunities on backsides. Maybe some odd man rushes. As Slovakia is slow on their clear, making sure that their possession is kept. They're onside. Now Simone has the ball. They're looking to push it. They got a small 5-on-4 opportunity. They call them off. Slovakia with offsides. Red picks it up. Number 21, Schmiegel. Number 26, Jan, their leader, their heart and soul, bringing it in. Evades the double, brings it into the middle. Righty shot as he's falling, takes the hit, and goes for that top right corner. Again, that top right will go. It's the goalie's off-stick side. They've been taking a lot of shots there. Not sure if it's intentional or not, but they're falling. Wow, that was a big goal. 2-goal swing now. Slovakia really needed a good possession. Right here, Boris has got to win this face-off, or else Poland's just going to start kind of unraveling this game into whatever weave that it wants, unfortunately, for the shorthanded Slovak team. Poland just got the numbers. They just got guys. But we're now pushing it in transition. Goes high. Can he save the possession? Looks like he can't, unfortunately. You hate to force that, but at the same time, you got to take opportunities. As number 8 looks to ride that. Great ride. And he passes it to nobody. As Philip grabs the ball. Oh, they really got to yellow this. Oh, he's got to take it. Not the take you need. Not the take you need. It's one of those situations where it's a no, yes. Everyone's saying, no, don't take that shot. And if it goes in, you cheer, but you think, wow, we are lucky. And unfortunately, look, it's back to the Poles for the ball. They had some transition opportunities. Do they look to push it? Yeah, they're playing out. Now they're looking to sub some guys off their long stick midfielder. In lacrosse, you're able to have, again, 3 long pulls on the defensive side of the field, as well as 1 midfielder with a long stick. Normally, you sub that long fielder on the field when your team is playing defense, and when you're playing offense, you look to get that midfielder off the field in order for an offensive player to then take the reins. Some sort of a hidden ball trick. Jan, number 26, still with the ball. Philip, number 6, playing good D, but you can't go over the head as number Tyler evades the... Wow. Tyler's been getting shots off, but he's really going mid-range. Mid-range shots are going from sidearm to low, or low to low, or high to high. I'd love to see him bring it low to high. Change those angles, right? I think he'd get a lot of success out of those. I'd also love to see him be more of an off-ball threat as Tom Carver looks to approach the goalkeeper. As the goalie doesn't seem to have any whip in his stick, so those... As Tyler seems to check his defender without without recognizing that the ball is yet in his cross. Wow, I'm just getting word actually from our head referee of the tournament, Ryan Wallace, that in 1979, potentially 1980, the NCAA, which is the collegiate programs in the United States of America, they had no limit as Simone evades about 3 to 4 guys, takes a shot, but they had no limit on the number of long pulls, and some teams actually played with 10 long pulls. Of course, there was a limit the season after. Normally, rules are brought to the table when one team seems to find some sort of advantage with the previous rules, and then new amendments are created in order to level the playing field. You can see that currently with how the face-off rules are changing in the American game, especially with having no shot clocks in the past decade. Well, actually, the previous decade being very, and there's some sort of interference here that they're going to call. Back to number 3 with Poland, looking to run and gun. Boris playing good D. We got a 2-on-1 on the backside, but great recovery. 29 for Slovakia. He's a great pull. Branislav. Number 32, Jules Bokic, subs off the field. Broken stick, I believe. Unfortunate. Schmiegel coming up the right side. Moving the ball crisply and accurately. Wow. Great offensive possession, ending with a phenomenal shot. What I was saying earlier, climbing up the ladder, getting higher, creating a better angle for yourself, and by continuously moving your feet up the field away from the defender doesn't have time to get on your hands as you're technically running away from him, but at the last moment twisting your body in a way to still get momentum towards the cage to get that shot off. Big face-off here. Boris picks it up one-handed. It's 2-5 here with 1 minute left. Pardon, about 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Timeout Slovakia as the ball was about to be switched to the opposing team. Instead of going to their bench, it looks like they're just going to bring it up, save their legs right on this side of the field. It's a hot day. They got low numbers. Only a couple of subs. Great that they're still in this game. Only a 3-goal difference. Would love to see them have a couple great possessions, see if anything can come from that, and then if they get 1, maybe 2 goals from that, then start looking to push transition. But if you just start looking to push transition with your sticks feeling a little stale, not having the ball in and out too much, it's tough. You'll drop passes, you'll overthrow them, you won't be able to read the cuts of your own teammates. Earlier today, we had 2 phenomenal battles. One was the Polish U21 team against Luxembourg. The Poles ended up performing well past their expectations for that last game, and it was quite a performance from them, with Team Luxembourg just not giving up, giving everything they got to finish off this tournament. what an improvement that team had from day 1 to day 5. And after that, Czech Republic versus Croatia. Again, somewhat of a lopsided game, but truly both teams just fighting, hustling, really scrapping to the last minute, giving it all they got. And it's tough in this heat. And now, with Czech Republic getting that win for 3rd place, Slovakia and Poland, Slovakia in blue, Poland red, looking to win this championship. As Simone looks up to feed Boris, their captain, 53 seconds left. Just moving it around. Don't really want to get something going until later in the quarter, just in case there's a turnover. Don't want to give any opportunities the other way. That's somewhat of a force. I wouldn't necessarily take that shot, but you know what? They thought they had something. They're down by 3. I understand. But again, you're down by 3. You don't want to give Poland another opportunity with 30 seconds left. If I were Poland, I would be going at about 5 or 6 seconds right about now, just so you have one opportunity off the second dodge. Maybe there's a rebound and you have a couple more seconds to dodge again. But if you wait for about 10 seconds, you only get one opportunity. So there's about 10 seconds left now. Jan, their captain, bringing it up the left side. He just scored a lefty goal. Let's see what he wants to do. Yep. So instead of forcing that for one final shot, maybe give a couple more seconds for your offense to keep it spinning. Look for different opportunities. Again, not the first shot, but the best shot. See what can come from that. And hopefully, if you turn it over, there's only 6 seconds left, and it would only take a miracle for something to go in. But I'd rather take that chance of getting a couple more opportunities at the end of the quarter. But still, great play. We're leading into the 4th quarter right now. Poland up by 3. Am I surprised? No. Did I think Slovakia was going to bring this game that they had that's been taking them the past 5 days? I did. I thought they were going to be a little bit more crisp. Again, 3 of their starters, 2 of them their best players, not able to be here today. And the fact that they're down to the #1 team right now in this tournament by only 3 goals is very impressive with some young guys, right? There's a 15-year-old Richard on Slovakia. Poland's also got some young guys. Number 21, Schmiegel, he is a 17-year-old, and this kid is strong, and he's only going to get stronger. Excited to see how this guy progresses as the sun is starting to set. Here in Wrocław, Poland, though, the days have been long, hot, sunny. It's great. As much as the heat can be annoying at times, just absolutely love having the sun stay up till about 9:30. Just great. Coming to this 4th quarter, Slovakia again in blue, Polish team in red. Let's see this battle out. Fourth quarter starting up. Number 37 for Poland, Greg, gets the ball, evades a triple team, and looks to possess it going into the bottom left corner as he gives it off to his teammate, number 11, Tyler Kolodka. So he rolls the ball, sometimes a good move when the sun is in a difficult position, but that time it was more to evade the check or the interception of the ball. As Jan, number 26, brings it down with his left hand to invert Simone, the Slovakian midfielder. Splits to his right, head up, looks for the skip pass. Shot off of Boris, I believe, number 13. Number 3. Great ball, now number 11 with the ball. Brings it back down to number 19, Schmiegel, the older of the two brothers. He's a righty. He goes lefty, brings it up left. One more, skip. Hitch dodge, that ends up going awry. Boris picks up the ground ball. He's got someone chasing him with a slash. There's a flag down. Maybe even a hold. There's 2 flags down. They needed those flags. They're down 3 with 13:40 left in the fourth quarter. Let's see what they're going to do with this clear. Once the ball drops, possession is done. Wow, and they keep the ball alive. Schmiegel's got to look to double it. No, he's not. Simone bringing it in. Wow, 2 more flags. Or pardon, those might have been the same from the other side of the field, dropped to this side. And there's a man-up opportunity now that there was no aggression to go towards goal. You need some sort of purposeful movement towards goal when a flag is down, or else they will call the whistle, and it'll just go immediately man-up. On this one, I'm going to look for Boris to kind of be a feeder, and I'm looking for number 47, sneaking. Right, so keep an eye on number 47 for Slovakia, Ivan Cernak. I think he's going to be sneaking. You might also get something tricky from number 5, maybe an outside shot. Don't want to force anything, but definitely got to take your opportunity. So they're 2 man down. Pardon, 1 man down. Boris surveying. Takes the shot. Goes wide to the right side of the pipe. 47 brings it in. The lefty to 5. Oh! What a save. Oh, as the goalie gets absolutely crushed by Boris. Unfortunately, once you get out of the cage, you're then all... Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a turn of events. Number 30 feeds it inside. What a great play. Wow. Number 33, the Polish goalie. Yeah, Christian, he just got a big shot to the ribs, but fortunately his team was able to actually get a goal off. They're now up 4 goals, 6-2. As the face-off is about to come. Oh my God, it's the 15-year-old Richard is going to take the face-off. This kid is a fighter. Was playing with him outdoors on this field after the games the other day, and he just wanted to, we were doing some face-offs, and he just wanted to go again. I love it. Love that in young guys. And they're looking to push it. They got a 5-on-4 opportunity. For some reason, they're slowing it down. Maybe they want to keep that possession. Well, they are man down, and they do believe that their man-up opportunity is going to be better than that transition one. As number 18, Blage comes on the field. Great righty, already with 2 goals on the day. Jan directing traffic. Older Schmiegel going inside of the crease as Blage comes up top. They're in a 3-3 offense right now. Now they're in an open set. Open set as in no one's in the crease. Normally someone cuts down like Blage right now. They're in a 1-3-2. Wow! Tom Carver with a quick stick to the right pipe. Ends up being a crease violation. Slovakia with the ball. 10 minutes left. Got to score 4 goals. Let's see what Slovakia can do. Again, you want to possess and score 1 at a time, but you got to take your risks. As they say, risk it to get the biscuit. If your normal 6-on-6 hasn't been working for the past 3 quarters, then maybe you just got to play riskier transition now, or you got to whip it a little faster. Boris gets the double team, moves it inside. Wow. Lucky trickle-in shot by Simone. You know what? Sometimes you just need those garbage goals, and they spark something in you. They spark something in you. The 3-goal deficit is the worst, because when you're down 2, you're close, and you're still fighting. And when you're down 4, the game seems like it's over, especially in the fourth quarter. So 3 is that middle spot where you don't know whether you can kind of crawl your way back or whether your mind and your body just subconsciously want to shut off. It's tough. It's kind of like the wall, as they say for marathon runners, at 20 miles. It's tough to keep going after that. As the younger Schmiegel picks up the ground ball, just deflating. You really need a possession after that goal just to keep the momentum going. Tom Carver with the ball on the right side. Steady presence, really helping out this offense. Ball coming down the right alley. Goes to X to Schmiegel. Looks up. Sun straight in their eyes. Great quarter for the Poles. Just in terms of the sun not being a friend of the goalkeeper of Slovaks. As they're looking to make some subs. Again, just having numbers on a hot day really helps. Even if you're deep, but you don't necessarily have consistency and skill level, it's just great to emotionally feel secure having multiple guys on your roster that can kind of take the weight off if you need. Jan draws a double. Number 18, Blage, gets the ball. Some good steady checks. Not sure what that call is. Might have been a Ward. Boris bringing it up with his left hand. 7 minutes left. Down by 3. They're going to have to take some risks. Doesn't mean take the first shot. But start pushing a little bit more than they normally would. And I wouldn't be settling before your dodge. I would be catching it, and going straight into a dodge. Hopefully trying to get your defense into a different look as Boris is forced to go lefty. Brings it back right. And a pass goes astray. Unfortunate. 6 minutes, 37 seconds. Now in Europe, the game clock, stops at 2 minutes. There's stop time, which means every time a whistle is blown, the time is actually stopped until the whistle is blown again for play to start. But before that, it's just running. So right now, if you're Slovakia, you're looking at that game clock, just counting down those seconds, hoping they're slower and slower. As Schmiegel brings it lefty. Sun in his eyes. Pass goes astray, too high. Eight's got to pick it up for that close restart. They give it to him. Slovakia. Only 5 minutes, 41 seconds left in this game. Got to score 3 goals. Who's going to be their guy? Simone with a tall grab. He's going to look to go against the LSM. He's got a lot of confidence, this player. Yeah, they're great hedging, Poland is. Philip, the young 21-year-old. Back to Simone. Rolls. Can't get anything topside. Need a little bit more movement off ball to kind of help those Dodgers. Wow, ball almost goes wide. Number 47 grabs it with almost a pickoff. Is there going to be a turnover? Poles get it. They're going to have to be very aggressive, the Slovaks, on this ride. And it looks like it's going to be smooth sailing for the Poles. Now there's no shot clock, so I'm assuming the Poles, if they can keep the ball in play, but they can't. Wow, what a new opportunity for Slovakia. Let's see if they can capitalize in this next minute. It's easier to come back from a game down by 2 with a couple minutes left. You can even do it with 1. But if there's 1 minute and you're down by 3, it's much more difficult. So if they can get a goal now, they're okay. They're in good shape. But if they can't get a goal now for the next 1 or 2 minutes, it's going to be a lot harder for the end of the game in terms of not only their morale, but just logistically. Boris looking to take his matchup. Brings it back to his left. Evades the double. One-handed pickup. Goes around the left part of the goal. And Christian, the Polish goalie, grabs the ball. Going around the crease. He has 4 seconds to stay in that crease until he has to leave. He looks up to number 3 for Poland, who brings it up now with the LSM. Looking to score in transition. High to low, bouncer will go. That might have been 5-hole. We call it 5-hole. There's 4 corners, right? But right in between the legs is just another great angle. Great spot for the shooters. Wow. Timeout Slovakia with 3 minutes 12 to go in the 4th. The Polish fans are absolutely going off. Just love to see the home fans cheering their guys on. Now that is an absolute dagger for the Slovaks. 4 goals in 3 minutes. It's very doable. However, with the low depth, look, these guys are panting. They're tired. It's hot. It's tough to come back when you don't have the legs or the energy or the enthusiasm due to the lack of rest. The only thing that can beat that is IQ and strong stick skills and staying calm under pressure. But unfortunately, the aggressiveness of the Poles, which they've shown the entire tournament, is proving to be quite a sufficient strategy for this shorthanded Slovak team. Just the small things. Defense not going all the way to the sideline to catch their breaths, right? Just getting as many seconds of breath and air that you can and resting your muscles just to make sure that when the whistle starts, you're juiced up. You got as much as you can go. Number 13, Boris Seversky, doing great. I'd love to see him dodge off the catch, though, rather than set it up. I'd love for someone else to dodge, and maybe Boris gets it off the backside and is able to get something a little bit more creative after pardon a bad approach by a defender. This faceoff's important. Got to go straight to cage. Defense is tired. I get it. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left. Who cares if you have long possession? You need 4 goals. I'm going to assume Boris is either going to go straight to goal. He might kick it out to number 11. Oh, but Greg ends up getting it. What a draw. Tom to Schmiegel. Wow. That was precious, my friends. That was precious. He did a little dip and dunk as he was diving. He's done that often this tournament, where he gets the ball, cut out this mid-range shot. Yeah, if you're watching this replay. Yeah, and you're allowed to dive in international rules. And what might have been more impressive was that quick stick accurate feed by Tom Carver on that right side. We got a change on attack. Number 21. Sorry, number 26, Jan, is actually now on there. Probably he has a couple fresh legs that he's willing to use to kind of evade pressure of Poles while they're down. As you can see, Slovakia is pressing out. Oh, as the ball is dropped, picked up. They just got to get it over and back. Boris picks it up. You got to go. You're 140. You're down by 5. Shot. Slovakia chases it. Poland wisely takes a timeout, making sure they can get all their defensive personnel in. The sun is setting on this game. Likely the win for Slovakia also setting on them, as Poland is going to look to be the victor of this game. Speaking of victor, number 22, just a great all-around guy. Played lacrosse for a couple years now and just always hustling in practice. I love it. Hope to see him more in April. Get some action. As Slovakia gets their own rebound. They got to go to goal. Philip with the short stick moves it on to Boris on younger Schmiegel. Swim dodge. Looks up. Inside cutter. Wow. The Czech Republic seems to be rooting for Slovakia, which is very interesting. I guess when Czech and Slovakia play each other, it's kind of like a younger, older brother thing. It's a big bear, small bear. But when they're not on the field together, it seems to be more enthused with familial ties from the old days of Czechoslovakia. As the ball goes back to Poland, 4-8, down 4 goals. Looking to strip the ball right now. That's why they got Jan. Wow, almost a good check. Schmiegel, number 19, with the ball. Again, no shot clock, but there is a keep it in call, which means that Poland is going to have to keep it in the box, which is the restraining line all the way to the end line. If, however, there's no forward momentum towards the goal, meaning no conviction for a goal to be scored. Quick lever pass to Tom Carver, who brings it up lefty. Simone, box player, great wrap checks, but they call a flag on it. Interesting, they called a flag. I thought maybe he got stick, but you know what? These refs have been calling it pretty great all game, so I'll give it to him. You gotta go all out. So even though you don't want to get a penalty, you gotta at least try. You gotta at least try to strip that ball. So I totally understand Simone going for that one-handed wrap. With only 38 seconds, down by 4, it looks like the Poles are gonna win this game. Great for them. Not sure the last time they've won a large tournament like this, but the fans definitely feel like they deserve it as the ball bobbles up. Schmiegel getting the ball as the fans here. The U19 Polish women's team is cheering on these guys in red. Jan brings it back behind again. Looking to stall, but at the same time, not get that warning put on them, as now the man down opportunity has been finished, as there's now no time left in this game. And Poland, the victors of the European Lacrosse Challenge. What a phenomenal ending for this team. You know what? They lost to Slovakia 2 days ago, and I'm not sure what would have happened if they had won that game. Their loss might have put a fire under their bums, as some say. Lit them up. Give them motivation, enthused them, inspired them to win, as fans now cheering on the railings, the sidelines. Music everything here in Wrocław. Oh, and all these fans are lining up, waiting for the Poland national team to come and applaud them for their effort in showing up. That's really what it's about, showing up, being there, supporting, proving that it's more than just a game. It's about emotions, feelings, relationships. This sport is a network, a community of people that care for each other, that care for what this sport is doing, how it's growing, why it's growing. And as we get a final handshake between the two top teams of this tournament, Slovakia and our victors, Poland, it just shows sportsmanship that goes into lacrosse. Fortunately given to us by the Native Americans. And now, look, we're in Poland, Wrocław, shaking hands at the end of the game, appreciating our opponents to give us the opportunity. And we have some sort of crazy lunatic on the broadcast.
Pamiętajcie, jesteśmy z wami tam w Ameryce, w Stanach, Kanadzie, everywhere. Polacy, Polska!
And we actually just decided
your Polska name. No, I'm sorry.
We decided to cut him off from all alcohol.
San Diego, best San Diego, Delaware, Penn State, which coach Z, which is what was his college?
Z. Oh, Z. Delaware. He went to Delaware.
Delaware. We say hello to Delaware. To where else?
To everywhere else.
Everywhere else.
The entire world.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. Guys, this was a great broadcast. Mr. Mateusz just absolutely putting on a show. What a guy. What an absolute personality. Love that man. Love everyone that's helped in this production. Scorekeepers. It's been a wild job for you guys. Magic, Kajtek, Marek, taking photos of everyone. Now after the handshakes, Polish national team is going to come over to the fan base and give a good shout out to their fans. Who's applauding who, really? It's a great feeling of pride, and even Slovakia giving their appreciation for the fans. That's what it's about. That's really what it's about. It's the feelings for each other, playing for one another, playing for friends, for family, but also playing for yourself, to heal yourself. As Coach Z of Poland applauds Slovakian coach too. As Poland's looking to do a ritualistic cheer right here. Love to see these fans just entertained and appreciated. Folks, my name's Nate Galper. Thank you for joining me here on this broadcast. It's been such a great time, such a great game. Hopefully next time we speak is in April with the European qualifiers. Very important matches that will hopefully lead to spots opening up for the World Games the following year. So stay tuned on social media. Keep an eye out for Poland lacrosse, for Slovakia lacrosse, Luxembourg lacrosse, Croatian lacrosse, Czech Republic lacrosse. Everyone here has been just great. So again, thank you guys very much. Signing off, Nate Galper.
Do we have Polish team? Polish seniors. Polish under 21. Do we have? Do we have Luxembourg? Woo! We have Croatia. Do we have Czech? Under 21. Okay. Okay, guys. Welcome to the closing ceremony. This is the last hour in the field. Thank you very much for coming. This ceremony will be quick, okay? Because we like quick ceremony. Besides the ceremony in the right. Dobra. Ready? Okay, so for the first time, I want to thank you, all the players, all the managers, all the coaches, and I think they are also important. We want to thank all Zebra who were covering the games. Big shout out for them. And could you bring all Zebra here, please? Eduardo, John, Alex, Laszlo. Yes, nice. Without Zebras, we are only a band of random. So thank you very much. We also have an awards for Friend of Lacrosse. Without them, this tournament would be plain and boring. So, Mr. Marek Stor, the best photographer in Poland. Peter Tama, who is responsible for the statistics. Thank you very much, Peter. Thank you very much. And our dear friend, we want to thank you, Mr. Michał Polczyk, who is responsible for the broadcast. Thank you, Michał. Are you there? Sorry, guys. This is our pool speaker. And Eduardo Costa. Eduardo, we want to thank you for being coordinator of Zebra and a friend of Lacrosse Conference. Okay. So we have 16. The best team of the challenge. Please come.
No, są wolontariusze, no oni chyba no... Louder, please!
Wądraczkowa, czesnakowa poliwka, smażeni syr, nasi przyjaciele. Czeska telewizja uważa. Proszę! The second place, guys come. Slovakia. Congratulations. Okay, the first place. Poland, the first place of European Okay guys, the winner of the tournament. Congratulations. Okay, let's do a group photo, okay? Let's gather on the wing line, please. All the teams, all people from the audience, if you want, just come. It will be a group photo. Please come. Wszyscy. Kibice, chodźcie na zdjęcie. Uwiecznimy ten start. Mamy tyle megabajtów z matrycy, że wszyscy będą widoczni. Znaczy ktoś zastanawia, czy może przyjść, naprawdę na zdjęcie. Naprawdę na fotografów same się zdjęcia zrobi.